On this first sheet, I think you can figure them out. You're just putting in those 4 numbers so that both sides would equal the same, so you can move around, guess, and check on those. I'm getting my roof redone if you're hearing other noises. The next part, we want to see whether or not it's balanced. So I'm going to work through one of them and kind of let you know. We are going to substitute 5 into an equation everywhere I see an x. So I'm going to do 3 times 5 plus 4, because 3x would mean a multiplication. If you don't see adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, most of the time it's going to be multiplying. So 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4, which means this side now equals 19, and this other side also equals 19, so it's balanced. Both sides equal 19. And then looking at that second one, I'm going to put 4 into both of my, every place I see an S. So it's going to be 7 parenthesis 4 plus 5, which is going to be 7 times 9, or 63. And then I'm going to check on the other side. That is 5 plus 2, or 7, plus 5s is 5 times 4. So 7 plus 20 would be 27. They are not balanced, since 63 does not equal 27. So you're going to try 3, check them with the answer keys. I'm going to look through one of these. Hopefully you've already tried one of these. I can take off the same things from both sides. I can take off a box from both sides, and I can take off 2 rocks from both sides. I am left with 1 box and 2 rocks, so a box must equal 2 rocks. So you're just going to keep taking things off. Sometimes you might have to divide things in half to see kind of what happens, to see if they're balanced. The next ones, this is really, I'm going to draw it out for you, 7 boxes. And then this other side has 6 rocks and 5 boxes. So you can draw that out, and then you can be able to figure out what they all equal. So solve all of those. And then the next part, so it said a student stands at a 12-foot mark. So they're standing here, it's at 12 foot. They're going to make 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say it's equal length. That's really important. And they finish at the 27 mark. My job is to figure out, we have to write an equation, and then I need to see how long each jump is. So I'm starting at the 12. They're going to make 5 jumps, so I'm just going to use J for jump. Let's put that over here. J equals jump. And then they're ending at the 27 mark. So one of the things I need to figure out is how far apart these guys are. And I can do that by doing 27 minus 12, which is 15. Another thing I'm doing is subtracting 12 here and subtracting 12 here. So 5j equals 15. And then I need to, if I have 5 jumps and I know that it equals 15, I'm going to divide that by 5. And so that jump equals 3, and that would be 3 feet. That's a decent sized jump. Let me try one more of these. A flea is at a 14 millimeter mark behind the start line. So that means that this is going to be the start line. Makes 12 jumps. So my jumps might not necessarily be exactly right in terms of where I'm going to put that start line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and ends at 10 millimeter mark. So we're going to use J for jump because he's doing jumps. I know that the distance between 14 and 10 is not 4, because what I know is that this part here is going to be 14 because it started 14 before, and I know the distance from the start line to the 10 is 10, so totally not drawn to scale at all. So in total, he went 24 millimeters. I'm going to fix that one, otherwise that's going to bother me. And so we went 24 millimeters when he ends. I have to think about how I can write that 14 to kind of say it's behind the start line. Be a negative 14. Plus, again, he went a total of 12 jumps. And then from here, I can go ahead and solve. So I'm going to do like plus 14, because I need to add those. Oops. I already knew the answer to that one. I needed to add it as a 10. And that's where I'm going to get the 12 or the 24. 12 jumps equals 24. If I divide both sides by 2, I get jump equals 12. Oh, I'm sorry. I divided by 12. 12 divided by 2. Oh, goodness. Too many things. So I'm dividing by 12 because it's 12 jumps. And so 1 jump equals 2 millimeters. That's what happens when my kids walk in to leave me messages. So you're seeing if you can come up with those. And then the next two, you're going to draw a situation so that you write it out and see if you can solve for those.